These glass food storage containers are probably one of my favorite baby purchases since we had our first child, about a year and a half ago. They come with 24 in the pack, and it also comes with this little pen that you can use to write on the top of the jar what's actually in the jars. It only shows 2 ounces on the jars, and it says on the item that it stores up to 4 ounces, but I think realistically it stores somewhere in between about 3 to 3.5 ounces per jar. The lids are pretty easy to unscrew, and I like that underneath the top of the lid there is a little silicone piece that fits into the mold so it will store your items tighter. It can be slightly difficult to get the silicone piece out, but it's pretty easy to put them back in. You want to take those out to make sure you can clean everything underneath so it doesn't mold. The lid screws back on pretty easily, and it does screw on really tight. The marker that comes with it is just okay. If I had one complaint, I would say it would be nice to have a nicer marker. If you press the marker down too hard, it will crack and break, but otherwise it's still useful and it definitely gets the job done. I do actually love how the marker writes though. It writes very smooth, and even when broken, it still writes clearly. The ink from the marker is also easily removable. Here I'm just cleaning it with a little bit of water on my finger. And as you can see, it comes off pretty well with that. So when cleaning in the sink, it comes off a lot easier. Sometimes you'll see a little bit of a haze left over from the marker, but it's not that big of a deal because for the most part, it's gone. We have stored multiple things in these, from purees to more baby food to food for us and even food for our dog. And they have been used so many times I can't even count over the last year to year and a half. I'd say if you're having a baby soon or even just need smaller storage containers, these are perfect and an absolute must-have.